Caleb, back with Boardwalk Gaming. And who are you?
I am Brian Kalina, chair of Boardwalk Gaming and team captain of this 3v3 team, kind of. I was not player B.
I was.
He was playing brainless Senpai, so he had more energy to...
It worked.
It did. We went, what, 6-0?
Yeah.
We went 4-0 in Swiss and then won top 4, won the finals. I don't think any of us dropped a match.
Shifter good.
Well, no, Shifter should be banned. But Alan and I played Senpai, or no, Alan and I played
Yeah.
Caleb played Senpai.
Opposite of Senpai.
Thanks. And yeah, new format, new cards and stuff this weekend. So here's our U-Bell list.
Any shoutouts before we begin?
Oh, people do this now. Yeah, shout out my cats, Ollie and Izzy, and my wife Montana for letting me play Yu-Gi-Oh! 2 days this weekend.
Nice.
Where I cooked him and him with Sky Striker at locals yesterday.
Hey, yo. You should have played today. Shout out Ryan Yu.
Right? Yeah. Well, somebody won't sell me their impulse. So.
We got in second.
Weird.
We played only 2 Engraver and I hate it. I want 3 Engraver, but this card's pretty good. I don't know.
Desiree every time.
Yeah, it was good. This card's good, and then this and this, 1-tracked. Last format we're playing 2-tracked. Maybe 2-tracked is still good, but
You need to keep your deck count low, because
Yeah.
like, over us.
Yeah, and there's
only
some
card.
new cards this format that you have to add into your deck. So we're at 45, I think. So
Yeah.
that's the Fiendsmith engine. The U-Bell related stuff. 3 Lotus, 3 DBB, Spirit Gates, 1 for 1, Throne, Terra, 2 Spirit, 1 U-Bell, 1 Incarnate, 1 Pain, 2 Squirmer, Sharvara, and Escape.
Classic.
Yeah, pretty standard. People go back and forth between 1 and 2 Squirmer. I like 1 personally. Having 2 wasn't the worst thing in the world. But if you're looking for cards to cut to fit other things, I think Squirmer is a thing to consider. But otherwise, I like 2 Spirit. I wouldn't take 1 out. I kind of like the rest of it.
Some people played Chamber last format, but I think
Oh.
now it's over us. I think you just
Chamber
have to
bad.
play Escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Mike
I mean, they
Albanese.
win a wise but
Mike Albanese on Friday morning posted on Facebook, when my opponent sets Escape, I breathe a sigh of relief because it's not Chamber. And I said, I don't care. I'm playing Escape anyway. Hand traps.
Hey.
This card is so dumb.
Counter that card? Nice.
Yeah, 2 Veiler, Ogre, and this. Just with the Esmina stuff, this is a little bit better than it was before. And it was still decent before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so 14 hand traps in 45. It'd be nice if we could fit more, but it's really hard to fit more because there's a lot of stuff we gotta do. And then Crossout is the card that we're playing because this card sucks and Perulia sucks, and it's just almost impossible to just like put up a board if this card resolves that's effective and doesn't just lose to all the cards they draw off of it. So it's unfortunate. Oh, that. And then we were playing Rabbit, so we played this card. I played against Lab twice today, so I enjoyed having this in my deck. I didn't have to play a single Senpai. I went to YCS France with this U-Bell deck, and I played against 5 Senpai in the main event, and I wanted to scream.
How many times did you equip Sequence to your Desiree?
Today?
Yeah, today. Not every time.
Not every time.
Unlucky.
I did forget once. Twice. Once. But it didn't matter because I still won the game. We played 3 Phantom. I don't like it. I like
Oh my
2.
God.
But I kind of scrambled last minute. I was running a little bit late, so I kind of threw this deck together last minute and just copied Alan's list.
Did it come up?
It did, once.
oh, that's crazy.
It did once. But if you have 2 and you need a 3rd, you can just like put one back off the rage instead of adding back Sharvara. Which I like to do, but whatever. 3 Phantom, Moon, Requiem, Sequence, Desiree, Eater. No Necro Clip, because you're not just, I don't know. We found that the lines we were doing because of Lacrima, we just weren't making Caesar. And it was true. I wasn't sure. That's what Alan told me. So that's what I did, and he was
true.
right. He was right.
It never really came up for me, maybe like 1 time, but like Rabbit's also like a pretty good like substitute anyway.
Yeah. Unchained cards. Boop, boop. I love 2 Yama. I'm never going back. I might, but
Well, if you play Escape, if you want to make Varudris, you have to play 2 Yama.
yeah, exactly. This is like this card is so good, and this Tuyama is really easy to make it. Then SP, of course, and then Muckraker, of course, and then our 15th was Silhouette Rabbit. And it was good. I summoned this a lot. And then I missed a kill shot because I summoned it in the wrong order. But I still won the game.
Sharvara Fiend locks.
Side deck, 3
Yo,
Perulia.
sheesh.
But then we had,
Yeah, guess if these are mine or not.
Spoiler alert.
The 3rd Baylor, 2 Cosmic, 2 Metaltronus, and then Thrust, DDG, D-Barrier, that. And Phoenix was the card we sided instead of Anguish. I like Phoenix. Could have sided Access Code, but Phoenix came up for me today quite a bit. I played 2 Lab.
I mean, you never know. Like,
It's allowed to anti-spell. Like, it's pretty easy to get 2 bodies on the field through an anti-spell, so.
yeah. Plus, like, power filters a thing. So, like, Dark Acting Beast, just normal.
Yeah,
Make it.
that's
and
true.
And then it's still a Fiend, so it can, like, go into Yama and other stuff like that.
True, yeah, so this was a good call. I
Other
liked
than
it quite a
that,
bit.
how much thought was, like, actually really put into this stuff. Just kind of
Yeah.
together for the most part.
We just kind
Whatever.
of picked cards that we thought were good. These cards we thought were good. This card we think is good. This card, of course, is good. And then,
It's pretty good for Sky Striker, it turns out.
yeah. How many times did you resolve anti-spell against your Sky Striker match?
It was just one, but yeah, it was in Swiss, and then the other time it didn't even matter.
And then Caleb's deck profile is he played power spells and Senpai dragons and some hand traps and made everybody go first.
Lots of charmies, lots of shifters. Worked every time.
The number of times you activated shifter and said anything I res, it was more than once that he
Yeah.
stupid.
Every time I looked in Caleb's graveyard, it was either a Dimension Shifter or a Moltrani full. It's like every single time.
When you shifter them, they can't call by your Puelos.
That's true.
That's true.
Nice.
We're just always assuming that if I have the call by the
Alright,